Miriam Adelson, wife of the now deceased Sheldon Adelson, known as Mr. Vegas, a great supporter of many, many Jewish causes, also a great supporter of Trump. She tells him, Mr. Trump, the Jewish people, we have a secret offensive and defensive weapon. So I'll tell you soon the secret. But before that, let us not secretly, openly thank Hashem for all the miracles. And let's give some tzedakah together with our prayers. Good luck, Shine. Enough of this war. Enough of all these fires. There's a ceasefire, but we want to see the fire coming down on the Mizbeach, on the altar in the Beis Hamikdash, with Mashiach. So what's about the secret? So she tells him, the secret weapon is God. He's Hashem Ish Milchama. God wages war. And he's also defensive. He's defending us. Trump apparently looks at her and smiles and says, that's not a secret. We all know it. And this is a famous, phenomenal statement. And I've been talking about it, as you noticed, the last few days. Indeed, the awareness of God, the presence of God, the miraculous intervention of God, which is beyond logic. And you can't deny it. It's just so real, so clear. All this is part of the process of coming of Mashiach. Because we know when you look in Maimonides, at the end of Maimonides, when he discusses the laws of the coming of Mashiach, the redemption, etc., he concludes with the famous verse of Isaiah. What's going to be in the time of Mashiach? Says the world will be filled with wisdom. The sages will be reaching a level of knowledge beyond anything that they were able to reach until now. And he quotes the verse, Ki mala ha'oretz deus Hashem kamayim layom echasim. The entire earth, the entire universe will be filled with wisdom of God. Now that means not just the deeper understanding. That simply means that everybody will be aware and recognize of God's presence. Now this is what's happening these days. There's a verse in Zechariah. God will be king on the entire universe. By Yomahu, on that day, God will be one. We will all recognize the oneness of God, and the name is one. In other words, full recognition of the presence of God. This is what's happening these days. The nations recognize it, and that's what Trump says. It's not a secret anymore. How can you not know it when you see everything that's been happening? But here's a very beautiful little story. We know in Eretz Yisrael, in Israel, there is tension, let's just call it this way, between those who study in yeshiva and those who want them to go to the army. I'm not going to go into the details of it, but there is tension, to say the least. The other day, Thursday or Friday, I'm not sure, a koilel man, a religious Jew with his kinderlach standing next to him, shopping in a supermarket for Shabbos. And his wagon is filling up. Nice big family. Standing at a cashier, at a cash, there's a well-decorated army individual, does not look religious at all, taps him on the shoulder, and he says, can I have the honor and the pleasure to pay for your order? Surprised, total stranger. He says, thank you, but it's not necessary. I appreciate it, but it's completely unnecessary. It's an honor and a pleasure for me to do it. Why? Who are you? I don't know you. I don't think we ever met. He says, let me tell you. I am in charge, one of the departments of the Iron Dome. I was sent to Ukraine to set up and to make sure that the Iron Dome that Ukraine bought should work just as good as here in Israel. Identical system. And we realized something unusual. Here in Israel, it works to 95%. It intercepts the missiles coming in. In Ukraine, the same system, similar missiles, works no more than 50%. intercepts no more than 50%. We couldn't figure it out. Back and forth, our entire group, till finally it dawned on me. In addition to just the interception of the Iron Dome, the physical, the natural thing, you guys, you religious people that pray and study Torah, is what is assuring that the Iron Dome should work. And therefore, I want to say thank you to you for your important input, for your important part in the situation that we have in Israel today, where the systems work so perfectly. So I want to conclude with a verse that says in Zechariah, V'yadu hagoyim, the nation should know Kani Hashem, that I'm God. Mekadesh es Israel, sanctify the Jewish people, b'yois mikdashi b'socham, by having my temple, my holy temple, amongst them, amongst you. So Eibishter, it's time.